Okay. Okay. For those who are joining the show right now, we received a news this morning that APC primaries were conducted in Edo State today, and Pastor Iyamu emerges as the consensus candidate of the APC in Edo State. He won the primaries. I'm going to read the news right now. Okay. A fractional acting national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Victor Gideon, has urged the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to disregard the ongoing governorship primary election in Edo State. He made the appeal in a letter addressed to the INEC chairman, Professor Momodu Yakubu, and received by the electoral umpire on Monday. In the letter dated June 18, 2020, the Gideon asked INEC not to give support to direct primary election conducted by a committee chaired by the Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodinma. Kindly note that as the acting chairman of our party, I did not authorize such a committee, neither have I inaugurated one, he said. The fractional chairman added, "You are therefore advised not to give any support to any such committee or to monitor any such primaries." Although Gideon acknowledged that the party had fixed June 22nd to conduct the exercise, he insisted that the primary had been postponed and a new date would be communicated to INEC soon. So, right now, the national chairman, the acting national chairman, disapprove the primaries. Do you think that these people will obey the rules and regulations, especially what the national chairman just indicated? Sir, can you understand that?
No, whether they will obey. They have conducted the illegal primaries. So whether they will obey doesn't come up at all. They clearly disobeyed. Okay, like I was saying before, to explain, if they said the fractional chairman, yes, there is a lot of disagreement in APC headquarters on who the acting chairman is right now. But the point is this: even remove the acting chairman, Victor Gideon. In the suspension of Osomole, the appeal court was very definite. They said every action, and they mentioned it by name, including the screening of candidates for the APC primary that was supposed to hold today, conducted by Osomole, was ultra-virus, which means it was declared null and void and of no effect. So whatever primaries were conducted today, and Yamu, who the appeal court through their judgment already said that the selection to conduct to be in that primary was wrong, and they went ahead. They are in contempt of court, appeal court of Nigeria. They are in contempt of it. And I'm telling you, my sister, you watch from tomorrow, a lot of cases are going to be in court. The court is going to be crowded with a lot of cases. Because the problem with Nigeria is simply that we don't obey laws and there are no consequences for it. There should be consequence. Also, the APC chairman wrote the commissioner of police and told him that the primaries, the APC chairman for Edo State,
yes,
wrote the commissioner of police that no primaries will be held today. A later date to be given for the primaries. Now, the question you ask yourself, the Edo State government in a gazette a month ago said because of COVID-19, direct primaries will not hold in Edo. So if you really check it, these people holding these primaries now are illegal.
Sir.
And we thank God that our governor led a lawless party.
Sir.
A lawless party.
Yes, one question about that. Okay, the police supposed to regulate these people today in the state, but they still carry out the primaries. So how effective is the rule of law in Nigeria, especially the policy, community policy? If the police were not able to regulate these people, it shows that in Nigeria we don't have laws. The laws are not effective, and moreover, there's no regulation. If the police cannot guide them and regulate them, they still carry out the primaries, regardless of the rule of law and also the police. So what is going on now? Hold on, sir. Hold on. Hold on. Before you answer the question, I want to quickly replay the video so that our audience can see what happened today. So, guys, for those who are joining right now, so that some people just joined the show, let me play what happened in Edo State today. The primaries, the result of the primaries. Okay, just listen, everyone.
2,222 votes. From the result available after the voting counted, Pastor Saidi Ozeyamu has been declared the winner of the gubernatorial candidate of the representative.
Okay, so that is the thing. Go ahead, sir. So they still carry out the primaries, and without obeying the rule of law, the court order and the police allowed them to actualize this goal. So go ahead, sir.
What I must tell you is this. When something is illegal, you cannot say the police allowed them. Maybe the police equally gave them a warning. I'm not the spokesman for the police, but they didn't hear. The point I'm making here is that all these scouts and admirals in the APC are just trying to make a point, and they are headed by Yamu. They just wanted to make a point. And what I'm trying to tell you is that the primaries were illegal. If you count the number of people, in some places 15 people lined up. I don't know the videos you have, but I've been following the whole events in the morning. Some places 8 people, some places 12 people. Can you tell me those are the membership of a whole world? Now, the primaries were even held in a church. In a church, whereby the numbers were being counted. They count from 1 to 10, then 14, then from 14 to 28, count to 30, then 40, then from 40 to 48, then 48 to 78, 78 to 48 to 100. Then they count 100 to 10, and from 120 they count they say 159. There are so many videos about it, and that was in a church. So what I'm saying is this: you will prove me right. The law is going to take control of the situation, because what they've done is illegal. It's not recognized. INEC was not there. INEC was not there. The court, they are completely in contempt of the appeal court judgment. That is it. So even if you forget about they are done, they are completely in contempt of the appeal court judgment. That's the point that I'm making.
Okay.
Yes.
So right now we should just assume that these primaries is just a fake or an illegal primaries, that everybody should ignore what they did today. That the original one will be coming up soon, according to what the national chairman said, that they will set another day for the primaries. Right?
That is exactly. You are very, very correct. The primaries that we had today is not recognized in law. And to tell you the truth, it is time in Nigeria we start. It's time in Nigeria Nigeria, we used to interpret democracy wrongly. When you break the law should take its place. Nigeria, the problem is we don't implement the law. The laws are there, good laws in our statute book.
Yes.
These people are in contempt of the appeal court judgment. They are in contempt of the gazette that the Edo State government published over a month ago that there should be no primaries. And the people who conducted these primaries are known. The police should arrest them.
And that's what I was talking about. That's what I was, sir. Let me just chip in something there.
Take them to court.
Sir.
Take them to court and have them jailed.
Sir.
That is when people will start respecting the law.
Sir.
That is the truth.
Sir, in the Western country where I live here in Canada, if there is a law against certain activity, there's a law against it. Immediately, the police will intervene and arrest everybody who gets him or herself involved in this violation and make sure that they are being questioned, interrogated. But how many of them were arrested today by those state police? Probably none. Probably none. So how effective is the police in terms of community policing? How effective are the court orders in Nigeria? That people don't obey the court orders, and moreover, the police who are supposed to regulate these people, they allow them to carry out this activity in the states today. So for me, I'm very confused. This is not the type of democracy that we have here in Canada and many other Western countries. So it's so confusing. The way Nigerians, the way they are, especially.
Well, the thing is this. Go on.
Yeah, especially the politicians, that they don't just obey the rule of law, the court orders, and the police as well. The police cannot regulate them because of their position. Politicians in Nigeria, they are very powerful that police cannot regulate them.
Well, this is exactly what I am telling you. You mentioned that in Canada, the police would have stepped in. But you see, a time comes, and that is why the battle in Edo State for democracy is a battle for the soul. This issue taking place in Edo State is going to bring back out a change in the way politics is done in Nigeria. You will quote me. You will remember me another day. It's going to bring a change because definitely there is going to be a reaction to this illegal assembly. There's going to be a reaction from all over. So the point I'm making is this. We have laws in our status books, but the laws are not obeyed. And it is time they be obeyed. And I'm very sure, I repeat again, that the people who conducted the primaries are known. The police should arrest them immediately and charge them for being a threat to public peace. Fine, that is a misdemeanor, but they carry 6 months.
Yeah.
Take them to court and put them in jail. Bring it under a certificate of urgency.
But it's
and make
over.
sure that the judgment is given.
The primary is over, and nobody was arrested. The primary was conducted peacefully today. Nobody arrested them. No police even arrest them, or even interrogate them. So it's over.
What I'm saying, it is not over.
Okay.
Why is it being declared illegal?
Yeah, it's
these people just ran to certain areas. If they just went to certain areas, start videoing certain areas, I'm sure in the meantime, which primary will be taking place in a church? If they themselves were not, they didn't know what they were doing. Which primary will be taking place in a church?
Maybe the church was one of their venues.
Nigerian police or blaming people, no, let's give it a chance first. Everybody will speak. The thing is going on. But first and foremost, the primary is illegal. That is it. It's illegal. There's no way you can do it, whether they obey the law, they didn't obey the law. First of illegal.
Sir.
Let me tell you, I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy that APC is misbehaving, that people can conduct primaries. Mark my words, if proper care is not taken, those states will be like Rivers State. APC will not be able to produce a candidate. And I finish, please. APC will not be able to produce a candidate. And if they have no candidate to produce, who do you think? How do you think that will serve the interest of the PDP? I leave that guess to you.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah, but we keep saying that people keep saying that APC cannot do anything. They won't produce any candidate. But these people, they are on their faith. Okay, they are doing whatever they want to do to ensure that they emerge. Okay, before these primaries, we heard that the court has already restricted them from conducting primaries today. But the primaries were held peacefully and successfully in the state. Okay, without the intervention of the police, they didn't obey the court order. And people keep saying that, oh no, don't this. We should just assume that this primaries they are just fake. But tomorrow you're gonna hear another story that these people, they are moving forward. So I don't understand believing this the court order, the police regulating them, the gazette that was published by the governor. But these people are not obeying the court order or the state laws right now. They are doing whatever they want to do. So I don't understand. How can we rely on the court orders like this? How can we rely on the state laws that even though the gazette was published a few weeks ago, these people still go ahead and violate everything, violate the laws and everything, and conducted the primaries. And the primaries, according to what we saw right now, they were successful in different locations in the state.
Hello, madam, let me correct you. An illegality cannot be called successful. Those were illegalities. In a world where you have 10,000 members, 15 people are lining up, 15 people who were paid. Because from our information, we were able to know that they went around giving money to people and say, follow us, go and vote, and give them party cards. So what I'm trying to say, you cannot say an illegal thing was successful or how would they move forward. What I'm trying to tell you is that there is a legality. Yes, justice might be slow, but in the end, it will come. Mark my words, it will come. So the fact is that these people will not go free. What they did is illegal. And I'm telling you, Israel Yamu will not be recognized by INEC. Israel Yamu will not be recognized by anybody. And then APC is going to do another primary. So what I'm telling you, let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's not just conclude everything. There are still so many things. The scenario is unfolding. It's unfolding. That's what I'll tell all viewers. Let's be patient and see how the drama will play out. Whether the police will react, whether the state government will react, whether INEC will recognize them, whether the national headquarters will recognize them. Those are things for the future. And starting from tomorrow, we will begin to say those things. I will only consider it successful if the police, INEC, the appeal court, and all the courts said that the primaries that were conducted illegally are now legal. That is it. That's when we can conclude that they were legal and successful. Apart from that, no, they were illegal. So forget, Oshomole is paying a lot of money to make propaganda. Forget the propaganda on the internet. Forget the propaganda online. That is nothing. If you want to go by that, you have high blood pressure for nothing. Forget them. People know what they are doing. Nigeria is still a country.
Sir, what I was trying to say, what I was trying to explain, especially to the audience who are watching right now, that Nigeria politicians, they don't obey the court orders. Okay, they don't obey police, they don't obey the state laws. Especially in this case, Adams Oshomole has not been obeying the rule of law in the country with everything that he has been doing in the country so far. He believes too much in illegality. So, and the same thing is playing out in this APC primaries and everything that's going on in the states over these years. So, right now, we keep saying that the court restricted them, the court did, there are many things going on. But these people, they still go ahead and violate the court orders, and they are doing whatever they can do to ensure that they emerge. So how can we rely on the court orders? How can we rely on the laws, Nigerian laws? So that is the thing. We should not ignore the fact that Nigerian politicians are not obeying the law. And tomorrow you hear that these primaries that we are contemplating about now, that is cancelled, this. Tomorrow, these primaries, everything that happened today will be recorded, and Yamu will emerge as their consensus candidates. Mark my words. Mark my words.
There's no problem. I always come on your program, and I'll be able to remind you with my experience and my knowledge of what I know about the law. But let me ask you this question.
I know that there is law. There's law, but it's not. Yeah.
Let me ask you. Wait. You said politicians don't obey the law. Is Oshomole suspended or not? Is Oshomole still the national chairman of APC? Can you please answer that?
Sir, right now, some APC members are saying that Adams Oshomole is still the national chairman, that they lifted.
I'm
Listen.
not talking of APC members. Oshomole was suspended by the appeal court. Did he obey it or not? This is not what members are saying.
Sir.
Did he obey it or not? As we speak now, is Oshomole in the office, the national headquarters of APC, functioning as APC chairman? Did he go to the office today?
No.
Clearly, no.
But no, sir. But let me explain. Even though Adams Oshomole was suspended, but this man is still the underdog. This man is the underdog of the primary that were conducted today in Edo State. He still maintains so much power. He might be suspended in the eyes of many Nigerians, but he still holds that powerful position. Don't you think that without Adams Oshomole's support, that today's primaries would have not been possible? This man is still the underdog of APC in Edo State. We can't deny that. So go ahead, sir.
No, not underdog. If you want to describe Oshomole, you can use the word Godfather. Wannabe Godfather, not underdog. Wannabe Godfather. Yes. But what I'm telling you is that the judiciary has been is changing, is remaking itself, and the judiciary is a brand new judiciary if you go by their judgment. What am I saying? Oshomole, remember, went to a Kano court to get an order nullifying the judgment of Justice Alagwa in Abuja. Okay. But all that were of no effect. He ran to the appeal court thinking that he can be able to influence things, and the appeal court will set aside the judgment. But the judgment went against him. You see, if these people committed an offense today by doing an illegal primary, the law, if it is really a democratic state, the law cannot judge them today. You understand? There are processes and procedures for law to be effective. So the laws cannot judge them, and the laws cannot go to the field. The law operates in the court. So somebody has to go to the court file a case against these people who have done this illegal thing. That is when the court can step in, otherwise we will become a totalitarian state where there is no law, where there is no judiciary, and where the judiciary does not function. We have processes, and that is what I'm telling you. Starting from tomorrow, you will prove me right. Actions will be taken to make sure that this illegality was arrested. You will see it.
Sir,
So
we have
what we are concluding is this, I'm telling your viewers right now, from the legal point, that whatever was heard today is illegal in law. And I'll be proven right. And that we should be patient. We should not just conclude and rush into conclusion, that Israel Yamu is being elected as the candidate, and so because of that is the next. Look, there is still a long way to go. And starting from tomorrow, in the next 1 week, you will see what will happen. That is all I can say about this issue.
Okay, sir. Now, I think we will end this show like this today. And if there is any other thing, maybe later on you can report it again. But for now, we have to cut it short. Okay, let's leave it like this. Yeah, because the news are coming. The news,
thank you very much.
Different news are coming in. So if we got another breaking news later, we'll come back again and discuss it more. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And have a very good morning in Canada.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So that is the thing. What I was trying to explain here is that the laws and everything in Nigeria are not effective. Politicians, they violate court orders every day. Sometimes they will ask them to appear in court. They won't attend the courts. So it's very common. And even though they didn't appear in court, nobody will arrest them. Nobody will challenge them because of the laws. The laws in Nigeria are not effective. I keep saying that, especially the politicians, they believe that they are too powerful to obey the laws. So we have seen that over and over again in the past. And the same thing is playing out in this APC crisis in Edo State as well. If we ignore the fact that Social Mole is not under these primaries that were conducted today, which means we don't know what is going on in Edo State. He might be suspended, but he still maintains so much power in APC, especially in Edo State. So that is what I wanted to explain to everyone. And we'll come back again. If there is any breaking news later, we'll come back again and report it. All right. Meanwhile, I will leave everybody for now. Yeah. If he's a consensus candidate of the APC, he's going to face Governor Obaseki. He's going to face Governor Obaseki in the election coming up in September. So it's not the governor of Edo State. It's just a candidate. Let's just assume that he is the candidate under the APC in Edo State. If we have to recognize to these primaries, because he emerged as the consensus candidate. So that's the thing. I will come back definitely if there is any breaking news. We'll come back again to report it today. For now, let's just leave it like this. Then probably we'll come back later. All right, people. So bye for now.